Now I'm going to start the quirks and features with my favorite quirk of this entire car, and that would be the key. First off, this is the key. Yes, that's right. This is what the key looks like. It is an aluminum piece in the shape of a car. Not just any car, of course, in the shape of a Huayra. And you will notice that there aren't any, key things on it. Well, you see, the key is more than just what meets the eye at first. First off, it comes apart. You can pull it apart in the middle. These two little sections clip onto each other with a magnet. When you pull it apart, obviously, you can see the key place. It looks like a key in a normal car, and that's what you stick into the ignition. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here, because where exactly are the lock and unlock buttons? Well, they're underneath the whole car assembly thing. You can see lock is red, unlock is green. You push them to lock and unlock the doors, just like in a normal car. Also on the bottom of the key, you can see that's where the regular cut key is for this car. Just in case your normal electronic key goes out and you have to, for some reason, use an old-fashioned manual style key, you can do that. You just kind of swing it out, and then you can stick it in the car and open the doors if you need to. But none of that stuff is the coolest thing about the key. The coolest thing about the key comes when you put it in the ignition and turn the car on. There is no push button start in this car. Instead, they have something way cooler. Check this out. The ignition is located in the middle. In the middle is center control stack at the bottom. And when you put the key in and turn it, basically you turn it so that the car portion of the key is then facing forward and driving in the same direction that you are driving. The ignition is set up so the key actually looks like a Pagani Huayra driving down the road while you're in your Pagani Huayra driving down the road. And that is just about the coolest thing ever. But you may be wondering, well, okay, that's the back half of the car, but what happens to the front half of the car? Well, of course, Pagani thought of that because they thought of everything for this car. There's actually a little spot where you can stick the front half of your car-shaped key while you're driving along. That also goes right in the center console, so you can look at both halves of your Pagani Huayra key while you're driving your Pagani Huayra, and that is just super cool. Another cool fact about the key is that the key comes in this cool special box you get from Pagani. You can see there are two little cutouts in the box for where the key goes. You get two keys with each car, and the box itself is signed by Horacio Pagani. Now, also check out this other box behind the key box. That, you can see there's like a Huayra logo in it. It turns out when they make a Huayra, the logo in back that says Huayra is created from one solid block of aluminum. They cut the part that says Huayra out, they stick it on the car, and you get to keep the solid block of aluminum that the other part came out of, and they present that to you in a little box just like the key box, and Horacio Pagani signs that as well. And that is just so cool. Amazing presentation, incredible attention to detail.